I have this dilemma, and the dilemma is as follows. I'm an environmentalist, and yet I'm about to go put something in the ocean again. I've done this semi-recently. I'm wearing what I'm going to put into the ocean. I'll show you. It's a hat. It says Salty AF. Someone special from my past gave it to me as a kind of gift slash maybe empathic kind of you need this, you know, I don't know. As an opportunity for letting go of some past emotional baggage, to put it in the language of a book, a wonderful book I was reading last night in my anxiety-fueled bunker state. But here I'm at the ocean. I have this hat that says Salty AF. It's like a margarita, but I'm not salty, but the ocean is very salty. And there's a tepig in the ocean, so it's dying or fainting at the least. I think I have Embor already, so I'm not gonna try and catch that. There's a Scrafty, that's kind of cool. But I was thinking of letting this hat go, as I've had to let other things and people go in my life. And I wanted to put it in the ocean symbolically, but I still feel like it's littering a bit. And moreover, there's a truck like with the little siren things going off, like right in front of me. Like it would just be it would be straight up criminal to do it right now, at least. So I don't really know what I'm doing anymore. It's all right, I guess. That's kind of the way it goes sometimes, but like you should have some idea of what you're doing. I feel that's just my feeling. So let this car go a little bit, and then the thing is, the ocean, like, it brings things up to the shore. So I'm gonna throw it. Ready? It's like a frisbee. I'm gonna do it. 1, 2, 3, go! That looks kind of cool. I don't know. But see, like, the ocean might just, okay, it's going the way of it just goes the way of the current. And you know what? That's what you gotta do in life. It's like when you're moving on and rolling with other people, it's like you gotta roll with it. It's like Hikaru Doro Dango. I could have pronounced that much better. But the point is, there's a lot of Unovin starters here today. All I really want is shiny Snivy, but yeah, so I think I have the evolved forms of all of these Unovins. I like the way I said that, Unovins. Let's see, Samurott? Yep. Embor, then I definitely have. I think Embor was the second one I got. I got it in order of grass, fire, water. So, anyway, on the theme of moving on and rolling with other people, shout out to somebody who may be watching this video for that idea. She's on YouTube too. I don't know if she would appreciate me blasting her channel, but yeah, I ordered this, what's called Hikaru Dorodanga. There, that's a better pronunciation. And I think I could write that in hiragana at least still. I noticed the other night that my memory for even hiragana is fading a little bit. I took Japanese, 3 years of it in high school. And see, at least I've been getting a lot of like Japanese themed things lately. I have this shirt that says like hopeless romantic, like romantic, but, and then there's some katakana on it on the bottom. It says daisuki. I do that, which means love. So at least I can still read. Maybe it's just selective. Sometimes I can, other times I forget. It just depends on my mental state. But there's literally nothing to do in Pokemon Go. I just like streaming and bouncing off of this. T-minus 23 days to my dissertation defense. So I thought I would be more nervous than I am at this point. I'm not. I was a little bit more apprehensive like before 2 days ago. So it's kind of, as a psychology student, I'm like, this is just a big psychological project to me. So It's like tracking my own psychology as I'm pursuing a psychology degree. Makes sense, I feel. It'd be kind of dumb if one didn't do that in my position, or arguably in any position. But I'm not trying to psychologize the world like by saying that. Or maybe I am, I don't know. Okay, cool, we can go. What's Blitzel's evolution? Dang it. See, my memory, I don't know what's going on. I don't do things that would compromise it on a regular basis, so I don't know. No free remote passes. I could buy one, but Scrafty would be cool. That's an Ash Ketchum Pokemon. He hatched it from an egg though, so we're gonna go up to Zebstrika. That's the thing about memory. It's like, first you have to try to retrieve the memory, and then it'll come to you when you need it. Or, you know, I didn't need it there per se, but I didn't want to be ignorant either. So hopefully that's what happens to my dissertation defense. I remember what I need to know at the right moment as I'm reciting my script, I guess. It's a PowerPoint, so is that a script? I don't know. Kind of. So yeah, Zebstrika was a really cool addition to Generation 5. I think it follows nicely on the heels of Luxray from the generation before that. But Zebstrika is only a second stage Pokemon, and then Luxray is third stage. I honestly couldn't say which is cooler. I have a fonder attachment and memories of using Luxray in my playthrough of Pearl and then also Platinum. I think most people are like that who played those games, just because it's a cool electric Pokemon. It's pretty strong, really easy to use. Also, total favoritism giving Snivy the shiny release before the other two starters. So, you know, starter bias has been there from the start, but it's like they've been more pronounced now. Maybe, I don't know. Ever since X and Y came out, I felt that the favoritism was going a little too far. Charizard getting 2 Mega Evolutions. Blastoise and Venusaur only getting 1 each. You know, they didn't have to give Charizard Dragon type. It's cool, but like, I saw this, somebody who's doing a playthrough of Pokemon Masters. EX, I don't know if the EX, if it was there always, or, but, so they were doing that, and then they had a little cutscene with Lance. I'm not trying to spoil anything, but I haven't even played up to that part, so it's like not really a spoiler. But Lance is like, oh, you know, not all dragon Pokemon are dragon type, because he's talking about Gyarados, and that's this kind of cool Japanese themed Gyarados outfit, and he's talking about how Gyarados is a dragon, but it's not a dragon type. I felt a little vindicated, along with probably a lot of other fans, I think. Because even though Gyarados did get a Mega Evolution, it's true, it wasn't a dragon. It was dark, which is a good type for it. That's a great type for Gyarados. I'm not knocking that at all. And it's like, they're not going to replace both of its types. That's just not how Mega Evolution, or evolution for that matter, works. So that's all peachy. Hunky-dory. It's a really nice day out here in Long Beach. I was watching Archer. I returned to Archer recently, and I was happy that like Archer went to Long Beach randomly at one point. I don't know why exactly. He was just like sent on some fool's errand to go there, but I just thought I appreciated that because I was watching it in Long Beach. And I mean, I don't know. It's not like a famous city. It's part of LA. Oh, see, here's my greed coming in. I thought about picking up a plastic bottle like a few meters away, and I didn't, because, you know, beach cleanup, but I only picked up this dime. And now there's like some kind of rock or glass. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not really sure what that is. Is it rock or glass? I'd have to guess glass, but it's very it's like not sharp at all. I'm gonna take that to my lab, which is just my condo. All right, so I got my hat. I threw it into the ocean. It was a cool throw. I don't know if you saw it. There's a throw on the radar. That Scrafty is tempting. It's at Shoreline Village. I think my friend and I played where it is actually. Battling Unicorns, that's kind of funny. I don't work till 3, so. Oh, look at that lonely Heracross. And there's a stop that just says Long Beach. Look at that. Look at that. That's a beautiful, that's a beautiful picture there. That's really nice. Perfect sunset shot. Someone deserves something good for taking that picture and submitting it. But LB Beach Path Placard. Alright, cool. There's another stop right here. I'm really just oh, this Villa Riviera. That's the building right in front of me here. You can see. It's a very distinctive building. They're doing some construction at the top, like perpetually. So yeah, vlog and then exploring a new area for me. An old new area, new parts of an old area. My brother and I stopped by this beach at one point, like last year. I think it was last year. But other than that, it's all kind of new to me. So there's a, Pharaoh seed. That's pretty, I haven't seen too many of those. I already have it, but I'll catch it. I'm thinking about running some errands. Like, I don't know where my hammer went. I had a hammer in Georgia. Kind of, I have a certain fondness of everything I buy. You shouldn't really have a attachment to objects like that, but I don't know. It is what it is. But I can't find it, so it's lost somewhere at my parents' house. Smart thing would be to keep looking for it. Maybe I'll go home. So, 2 Pharaoh seeds. Alright, I guess I'm done. I mean, that Scrafty is tempting, but I'm not really gonna walk all the way to it. I'm having a nice time streaming though, that's the only thing. I don't know. It's like, when do you stop doing something enjoyable? You know, that's the question. And there's that Long Beach stop as well. That's easier to get to from where I am. That's a little skip and hop away. But you have to, it's much harder to get to where the Scrafty is from where I am. That's more driving. I don't know, it's Long Beach, you know? It's just, this could be the Long Beach stream if I go there. But I like to follow stories. I like to, where there's a story somewhere, I can't help but go toward it. Drillbur, I don't know if that can be shiny. I've checked a good number of them. Haven't gotten one, but yeah, let's just walk down this street a little bit. Why not? Let's just enjoy ourselves a bit. I always just get a little nervous when it's like getting close to work time, because then the set of things that I could do decreases more and more. The things that I could do well, at least, than, you know, taking my time. 2 Drillburs. There's Snivy. I don't know if they're gonna do a community day for Snivy, because they kind of shafted those starters this year. I think my theory is they didn't want to pick Pokemon that were too interesting, because it would lure people outside, and then Niantic would get all this bad press about, oh, it's COVID, how you know, people shouldn't be outside, but clearly there are people outside right now. I don't know. There's an excessive component to all of this, like stay-at-home stuff for sure. And people know it, but oh well. Okay. So I guess we can cut through this park here. Beach body workouts, all over body workouts. There's a sign there, I don't know where it is. Pokemon GO has been crashing more for me lately, and I'm not sure if that's just because I haven't been updating it as much. A bit hard to say. Kind of interesting fact, I had a little bit of an anxiety attack last night. I just had a bunch of questions that came out at once. You know, like COVID related ones, really. And they're things I've been thinking about, and I think a lot of people are thinking about right now. Like, how long is this going to go on for? My prediction is 3 years based on the last two pandemics we've had. Epidemic or pandemic? Yeah, pandemics. They were MERS and SARS. So that's my prediction. Based on that, just based on, I think SARS came before MERS, so that was 1 year, and then the next one was 2 years. Don't quote me on exactly which one it was, but so one lasted 1 year, the other lasted 2 years. This one might just last 3. I don't know. That's a naive prediction on my part, but a prediction nonetheless. I should go home and make ramen. That's the other reason I'm like staying out a little longer, because it's good to get out, and sometimes going out for food is like one's excuse to go out, but I have a lot of lettuce in my fridge. I have too much to just keep ignoring. I haven't had it in a while. And yet somehow it still looks fine. I don't know. It's been like over 2 weeks having that head of lettuce. It's the magical head of lettuce. Another snivy. Shiny snivy is hype though, that's for sure. Turquoise, I think, yeah. Yeah. Embor and Superior are just really hype shiny. Samurai, man, nothing special. Going down this little strip here. Just gonna walk down it and then go back to my car. So, Scrappy would be nice for sure. But my foot's starting to hurt a little bit, so perhaps not. Perhaps not than this. I've mentioned my joint pains on stream. Feet and hands. Hands make more sense just because of how much I use them. Feet, I'm not exactly sure. Maybe I'm walking or pacing too much. Walking or running, pacing. I used to run, now I don't really. Now I just walk and stand. Stand at work for a few hours at a time. Walk around as needed. I'm walking right now, but now that I feel the pain, perhaps I shouldn't be. That's just become my reaction now. It's whenever I start to feel the pain, I just stop whatever I'm doing that engages those body parts. It's no bueno. But I went to physical therapy 2 weeks ago. That was kind of nice. I canceled for this week because I started talking to my doctor, which he said to do if I felt it again. So, putting the brakes on the therapy a bit. Go through the more formal channel, I suppose. It says Season's Greetings, like across from me. I don't know what that is. Like, I don't know what that signifies. Other than just Season's Greetings, I guess. But I don't know if it's a business or something. Maybe not. So I guess this will be a bit of a longer, 20 minutes almost. See shellos, you want to see more of that in the water. You don't want to see the poor tepigs in the water. Look at that, nice view. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. I saw Borat 2, like a month or two ago. Very, very good. Very good. But I will say that when you at a restaurant and you really like the food, that's a great thing. I couldn't work somewhere that I didn't like their product. It's just too dissonant. But in my case, I'm barely getting paid, but I love the food. I get discounts on the food. I can kind of cook it up and eat it whenever I want, just depending on customer traffic and all that. And I've been working at this restaurant for longer than I was working at a cafeteria at my college, UC Santa Barbara. So I worked for 6 months at that cafeteria. I was let go, like explicitly. Basically, I was fired, so that kind of sucked. I was sick at one point and I couldn't find somebody to fill in for me, so that's what happened. And then they said, okay, you're done. It's like, wow. Really felt that love there. But anyway, this was, working at this restaurant's in some ways been my redemption match for that. Tutoring has been a bit of a redemption match too, because I was working at a trade school in Georgia for like a year, which was, I worked there one semester more than I should have, because my interest shifted. I got more interested in like campus leadership like the last semester, so I was like, I should have like seen that coming and then just like quit. But I don't know, like quitting has all this connotation and just bad. But you know, when it's the right time, if you have to do it, you gotta do it. I would not extend that logic to relationships, obviously. Oh, and now I can't even move my character anymore. So I guess this is it. Thanks for watching. Oh, I can still like move around that way. But we got our gym. Got to the end here. Ooh, there's an iguana right to my left. That's really cool. Bearded iguana. That is super cool. Wow. That is awesome. I have not seen one like that. There's a real life dragon, so I'll end on that. It's called Draco, like formally, and it's just like a winged lizard. That's a real life dragon. That's cool. That's my spirit animal, if I ever see it. Until then, my cat was my spirit animal. Now she's dead. Okay, bye.